Hi guys, this is a proper task guide for BP Depot. For this task, you have to locate the first, second, third, and fourth fuel tank on customs, and then mark each one of them with an MS2000 marker, and then survive and extract from the location. So here's a map of customs, and as you can see, we have to go to 4 separate areas on the map, and it is basically the entirety of the map, but we will be starting with the one closest to Crossroads and storage, and then we'll be going to the one at Mini Skelly, which is the same one that you need the machinery key for earlier on in the wipe, and then we'll be going old gas and then new gas. So I'm here in customs up on top of the storage area. This is the Crossroads extract, and then this is where the big red building is, just so you guys know where I am. And the first tanker that I'm going to show you guys is actually the 4th tanker in terms of the objectives, but I'm going to show you guys this one first because I do tend to spawn a lot of the time over here at the big red side, and it is also an outlier in terms of like it's very far away from all the other 3 tankers. So for this task, Prapor will provide you with 4 MS2000 markers in order to mark these tankers. So just make sure that you check your messenger before you go into raid, and once you get up to the tankers, then you just have to mark it with an MS2000 marker. You will have a 30-second timer that has to run out for it to count, and then you can move on to the next one. So in the interest of time, I will cut this video until I'm over closer to the next one, and then after that, then I'll just speed it up for all the remaining tankers. So I just passed by the RUAF roadblock, and then now we're coming up towards Little Skelly, and then that is Big Skelly there in the distance right there, and then this is Little Skelly. Now this tanker will look familiar because this is the same tanker that you had to come to use the machinery key for the bronze pocket watch, and this one is actually considered the second fuel tanker on your objective screen. And then after you place your MS2000 marker, then we are going to make our way over towards the 3rd fuel tanker, which is going to be the one that is at Old Gas. So when you are actually doing the task yourself, I definitely recommend you going and laying low for those 30 seconds after you plant down an MS2000 marker, just so that you don't get shot in the back, or so that you don't get shot in the sides or basically killed, just so that you don't have to come back and then replant it after you have planted down your MS2000 marker, because that does suck. So now we're heading over towards our Old Gas location, and then this is not the route that I would recommend that you guys take in a legitimate game, because I'm just running right out in the open. This is basically just the fastest path from A to B, but you are next to Fortress, which is a super high traffic area, and then Old Gas is also a super high traffic area, especially if you do see the green smoke that's coming out, because that signifies that the Old Gas extract for PMCs is open, so you will have a lot of PMCs coming over this way. Plus you also have the giving tree and then also the giving table inside of the Old Gas station. So this is the other tanker that we have to mark. There is no truck on the front of this one, it is just a tanker, so you just run up to it just the same as any of the other ones, and then put your MS2000 marker onto it, and then you will have another 30-second timer that will run down. So now we will be moving over towards the 4th and final tanker for this task guide. It is actually called the 1st fuel tanker on the objectives list for this task, but it is located over towards the new gas station. So it is behind the new gas station on the side closest to the military checkpoint area. And there are 2 ways to get over from where we are currently, and I will show you both of them. If you do have a factory exit key, then you can take the shortcut here, which does require 2 uses of the factory exit key. You just open up this door, and then there's another door in front of you that you have to use your key for both of those, or there is a jump over that's just on the left of where I just entered into this door. And so I will go back and show you guys this. So you don't have to have a crazy high amount of strength. I think it's between like 5 and 10 for a strength level that you need in order to jump over this. So you just jump on this blue car, up on the porta potties, and then over top of the fence. So like I said, the tanker is going to be located in behind the gas station. So you can either go through the gas station out the back, or you can run along this pipe the same as I did and jump over top of the barbed wire. And then the tanker is going to be just on the left side here. You'll be able to see it there as soon as I go a few more steps forwards. So then just like all the other ones, you just run up and place an MS2000 marker onto it. You wait the 30 seconds and then it will complete, and then you can survive and extract from the raid. If you do happen to die after you plant the final tanker, then that is okay. You just have to come back to customs and then survive and extract from a raid. Or if you end up dying before you plant all of them, then you only have to come back and then plant the ones that you haven't yet and then survive from that raid. Hopefully you guys found this guide useful and did help you complete this task. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching the video, and have a fantastic rest of your day.